What's tea, y'all? Like, I really wasn't going to vlog myself like in the city, but I'm currently in the city right now, like trying to determine what I'm gonna do. Over here by Bryant Park. And then I'm gonna head to Chelsea's Pier, and then we gonna do a little story time. I'll be back. Alright, y'all. So I'm almost by the water now. And it's starting to get windy. Like, I literally feel like the vibes are when it's burning up like this. Cause like back when I was like Batman, like Times Square and stuff like that, I can't lie to y'all, I was burning up. I'm still like, and I always, my body doesn't sweat a lot. It's like my scalp sweat, and then it start to pour down my face. But I don't really sweat from like the body area a lot. But yeah, I'm almost out of water, and it's starting to feel so much better. Like, if you know me, you know I love being by the water, and I like all my seasons. So far as with me wanting to move somewhere hot year round, I can't, because I don't really love the heat like that. I like this right now. So yeah, we almost here. I'm gonna show you. Enjoying the video. While you at it, please check out the new journal by me, created by me. If you love the ride and you need some motivation, this is the perfect journal for you. Back to the
one day later.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Hopefully I can give y'all story time. I am in a nice watery location. Y'all know me, I love the water. Alright, y'all, it's time for a story time. I've been meaning to give y'all a story time for a while, but this story time is about when I had my first job in New York City. For those that don't know, which most of y'all don't know, because I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I moved to New York. I currently reside in New York. So I moved here like extremely young, like literally teenager status, and I had got a job at this watch place. We don't name names of jobs where things went left. The job that I worked there for literally 2 weeks. Super excited in the heart of Times Square, like, and if you're not from here, like, that's like a dream. Like, oh, okay, I'm able to work in Times Square, da 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 da. For people that is from here, it probably is not like a big deal. So I was working there or whatever, doing my big one. I met this girl named, let me change her name. I met this girl named Tasha. Let's call her Tasha. Mad cool, super cool. One of the first people that I met in New York City. We befriended each other, like, meaning became associates, which we actually became friends. We're not in touch now, but we became friends in our ongoing of working with each other. So one day, it was during the holidays, I was put on this shift where I had to like do like inventory or whatever. First time doing inventory, barely worked. When I lived in Cincinnati, I had a couple of jobs, but they were like high school, and I had one like job that I was like a temp at, and then I had left and moved to New York. So boom, we were scheduled to do inventory. It was during the holidays, and we had to put up all these watches or whatever. So Tasha said, girl, I'm finna play a trick on the managers, and I'm gonna hide these watches. Mind you, I am so inexperienced with working and all that stuff, so I don't know like what they do. I don't know if they normally prank each other. I don't know none of this stuff. So I'm like, okay, girl, okay, cool. Don't know. So she put these watches in the box with a smiley face on them, and I. All right, so she put the watches in the box, put a smiley face on them, and she hid them. Mind you, I think it's a prank. I don't know to this day, but I feel like it was a prank because of like the circumstances of the situation. The watches were still there. It was a smiley face on there. And I just feel like she wanted to play or whatever with them and make a joke because she was working there. I think she said she was working there for like 2 years. But it was a while ago, so I couldn't like really remember exactly like how long she said she was working there. So I come into work skipping. I was a cash register. Come into work skipping, whistling, happy, and like management pulled me to the side and they were like, yeah, you know, asking me questions about these watches and stuff. And I'm like, I forget exactly how it went, but I let them know, like, okay, Tasha, she played a prank or whatever on y'all, and she hid the watches. I thought that y'all would have left it off or whatever the case may be, but, like, they pulled me into the office. I don't even think, like, I could even think because, like, it was just like I was so young, and this never happened to me before, nothing weird like this. So, they pulled me into the office, and it was like, well, I think, and I also think that they recovered the watches too as well. So it was like, it was not like this girl took them. That's why after that I was still her friend, because I'm like, I don't know, I really do think that she was like playing a prank. But I don't know. Now, you know, since I live in New York City for a while, I'm like, maybe it wasn't a prank, but I do feel like it was a prank, because why would the watches still be there or whatever? I did tell them the truth. I was like, oh, well, you know, that had nothing to do with me, da-da-da-da-da. And they was like, oh, well, since you were there and didn't say anything, we got to let you go. Girl, I cried. When I tell you about my inexperience, I cried like a baby, honey. Cried like a baby. And I called my mom and I was like asking my mom to talk to them and convince them like that I didn't do anything wrong and this and this and that. I just did not want to lose my job because it was like my first job there, and I'm like, dang, I was only there for 2 weeks. I haven't did anything wrong. And they give you like a little free little watch, and if you make it past 30 days, it's yours. And like, I didn't even get to keep my watch because of somebody else's mishap. I felt terrible about that, y'all. Like, I would say that I came to New York very, very trustworthy, and like trusting others as well. And like, honestly, I did learn a lot. You can't trust everybody, but I be feeling like I want to trust to a certain extent. But yeah, that situation was weird. But I mean, after that, me and her remained friends for a while. We lost contact eventually, but we were friends. We hung out, and like, honestly, to me, she never seemed like a person that would do something like strange like that, or like try to take a bunch of watches or whatever. And they weren't even like watches like Rolexes or something, but they were expensive ones. But I honestly do feel like she was playing a prank. It's no way that she was trying to do that. But y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like, you know, it was sketchy? Or I don't feel like it was sketchy, to be honest. But yeah, that's my story time. Real quick, while we on this little break, go copy your journal on Amazon.com. You won't regret it. You will love it. the lesson of this all to me, out of that experience, that lesson taught me to not be gullible, to always be on your toes about things. And if you see something that seems a little bit off, you might need to like, I'm talking about in the workplace. I'm not talking about like just outside. Like mind your business. But if you are involved with something, you need to remove yourself from that situation, because you never know what somebody is up to. But yeah, I did not know anything. I was oblivious. So it's kind of like, just for anybody that's watching this now, it's like, you know, oblivious like I was. Yeah, just, girl, focus on your job. Like, don't, like, if you were in a situation and somebody telling you, like, girl, I'm finna have this and this and this and that, remove yourself from that situation. Oh, I'm walking away, I'm doing something else. Or I don't know. I don't even know how to, you know, change that situation. But one thing I can say, God makes no mistake, because, like, after that, I got something 10 times better. And it was like, each time I would get something better and better, and that's just how God works. So it was meant to happen, but it was definitely a lesson within me. So thank you guys for watching.